In Classic, I'm doing okay so far. And replays are public. They need to be enforced public, so like whatever. Figured I might as well narrate at least some of my games, because it's not like I'm hiding them from anyone. So narration would be nice on top of replay, So I got 3 series here, 2 of which are ORAS, and 1 of which is black and white. So I'll just get into it. My first opponent, ORAS Open round 1, versus Town 000. I brought God Squad because he's kind of a new player, it seemed. I think he had like a few games to 1v1 on his account. Like he's clearly not very, he didn't have any posts on Smogon and stuff. He's like not very experienced in 1v1 or Smogon or PS in general, I think. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna bring this very safe team, new beater team. Because like there can be 50-50s with other teams, but like if you're facing a noob, chances are one of these mons will win the game. So I ran this and I clicked Zard X because it beats Zone, Bandit D-Knight, and Zard X or Y. I can probably I think I'm jolly, so I can finesse other Zards. But I didn't want to. Garrus seemed way too easy and obvious, and I was kind of fearing the zone, so that's why I went Zard X over even like Mawile or whatever. So yeah, I clicked Zard X as he clicks he clicks Dragonite. I thought he clicked Zard X, kind of scared of that, but whatever. I Wisp it SE Agility is just interesting. And then I X here because I know a -2 Agility Outrage won't kill me. I didn't really think about like Special Dragonite, but like nah, whatever. I think Outrage was a play because if I DD'd, he can Agility again, blah blah blah. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Special could have been annoying, but like, it's not a good set. Special attacks in that case like 100, and without a Z move, it's not that great. So, bring God Squad like the 2015 team. I bring yet another 2015 team that I built when ORAS was a main gen. I'd like to say, maybe I made an SM and then ported it to ORAS, but I don't know. So I have this here, and then. Because I clicked this because I saw how good Scarf Kirim had of a matchup, so I just clicked that. And he's Zard X. And I'm not outraged because I just feel like he'd be Zard X. I was looking at it because I don't know, a noob would be way more attracted to noob, quote unquote. Like nothing against the dude, he's probably a cool guy, but I have more experience than he does, and I don't think he has that much in ORAS anyways. So I figured he'd be X, and he'd Mega, and he did, so I Origin Kill. So, game 2, I just clicked the thing that 3-0'd. If he was like a bulky, fast DD or Tailwind or whatever, this could have gone south, but like, nah. Game 3, I brought Pluff because I knew it had a great matchup. And I'm like, there's no way that's Flame Charge fucking Zard. And he goes D-Knight. I'm like, okay, Agility D-Knight, let's see how this works. What did he attack last game? I think DD, no, he used like Gold Dance. So I thought he'd be some, oops, wrong game. I thought it'd be some physical set. So I just Sleep Powder, Sub, Leech, because it's 3, I was like, let's be real, it's not Flame Charge Zard. And I thought he'd maybe click Zone again because I had the Garen. But I was just going to predict the Zone, but I guess not. So he Ice Beams on the Leech and Sub, and so I sub here, and then I protect here knowing he's gonna Ice Beam because that's what he's been doing, and I'm losing a lot of health by just subbing, and I just wanted to put the Agility mind game in his head. Like I'm from here only gonna click sub, but once he DDs I can click protect, and he Ice Beams, but I'm actually faster than him after the DD, which is interesting. And I sub, protect, blah blah blah. I played a few bonus games. I don't like this team that much. I don't care about revealing it. So I click Excadrill and kill him and win. That was it. Okay, we played another one, but it was whatever. Not a good game. And then we go to right here. ORAS round 2. So back on my bullshit, I brought this kind of standard quote unquote team that I built. This is game 1. I was like kind of not in the mood to bring random shit and get like matchup. So I just brought some safe shit, because I was just not in the mood to, like, it was late at night and I just didn't want to fucking get tilted off a matchup. So I bring out the double psychic. I want to see where that gets me. Notice right away that I think he'd be scared of Keyberry Mew. I know Spitfire Arcanine. He played in World Cup. I think he played Black and White, something like that. Yeah, I think he played Black and White for Asia. And then, like, he knows more than he's not a random person, but he's not, like, you know, super proven 1v1 player. But either way, I'd be like, okay, you know what, he's probably gonna be scared of Keymew, like, because he knows Keymew is the thing, and he's probably like, oh, I don't want my Scizor or my Lopunny to get taunted or Wisp or blah blah blah. I mean, he can bug bite my Keyberry, but still, it's like the Wisp plus taunt is like not preferable for him at all. And so I collect Mellow because I'm like, okay, he's gonna go into his minus Spadef Lando. That's what I think. Or I had a nice matchup versus Lopunny. I thought he'd either go Lopunny or Lando, whatever. So I clicked that, and then I uproar here because I don't want to get subbed on. Because I thought he'd sub here because, you know, that's what Lando does. But also, he could try to block my Hyper Beam. And blah blah blah. I uproar and kill him. It's a 50-50 roll if he's not minus Spadef. If he's minus Spadef, it's like a complete 100% kill. So that's cool. Game 1-1, and I like it. When I win game 1, I usually win the series. Don't quote me on that though. So, game 2, I bring this quirky shit because I kind of want to like tilt him from here, from the team preview. And right off the bat, I noticed, wow, he's super weak to Heatran. But looking at that team, he's a Zard. Could be Zard X, could be Zard Y. Probably Zard Y, I think, because the grand match has pretty shit. Although, you know, Metagross can beat it. I don't know, it could be like Zard X and some fat T-Punch Metagross, but I don't know, that's like kind of janky, you know. But I know that's Aqua Wims. And think about it this way, his only way of, I got in his head, I'm like, okay, the only way he would beat Tran would be to click Whimsicott. Because I can either, from there, I can taunt him and win, I can overheat, I can like flame charge or some shit, I really don't know. But taunt, I actually like taunt Tran. Maybe he knows that, maybe he doesn't, probably not. But I do like taunt Tran, and so he might be scared of that and be like, well, I mean, it beats the other two, so might as well send Wims versus it. I could maybe taunt his taunt or sell in the overheat, try to finesse. He's Aqua Berry too, like obviously, like there's no reason for him to be Berry with that there. Although it could actually be the poison resist berry because it's fucking really Garchomp weak. I don't know though. I'm way leaning towards Aqua Berry more because the Zard matchup is not great. This is Zard. And so I just click Espeon here because I'm like, okay, he's definitely going to go Whimsicott. Or not definitely, but like it was like 90% he's going to go Espeon. He doesn't have the wiggle room, I think, with this matchup or 1-0 position on my part to click Metagross on my Espeon. That's just way too ballsy. So I click Espeon here. Just because his only way of beating Tran is to finesse it with Whimsicott, and he can't do that once I use my Espeon. Because, like, yeah, he wouldn't click anything else because he'd get Tran. And Tran is such an easy pick for me, and he knows that. So I won game 2. Game 3, I bring this stupid fat bullshit. I'd hide the fact that it's Specs D-Night, but someone else used it in a replay, so whatever. I'm Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Recover, Psychic, Reuniclus, Specs D-Night, because I just wanted a better Zard matchup, and matchup for something else that I don't remember. And then I'm just regular Sableye. I could be Calm Mind Sableye, honestly. And I kind of have it be a different team, but like whatever, dude. I like this team, it's pretty cool. Yeah. You could probably run Calm Mind Sableye and like some better Gyarados check here, but whatever, dude, whatever. So looking at this matchup, I'm like, dude, he doesn't actually beat the fucking Reuniclus. I forgot the name of that thing. I was gonna say Whimsicott because it's green, but no. He has a really hard time versus that. I can Calm Mind on the Specs Hydro Cannon, Berry on that thing, and even if he Specs Draco, he can Draco me, and his special attack is lower, then I fucking take advantage of that and win. And it beats feeding pretty easily. So yeah, I'm Citrus, by the way, so I don't fear anything. So I just clicked that because I'm like, dude, why else would I click? What would be the reason behind clicking anything else? Because this thing, in theory, 3-0, so I'm going to test the waters. I don't know how he beat it anyway. So he outraises here, outraises again. That's Iron Defense and I recover. Citrus coming in clutch. He outrages as I recover yet again. And I'm just going to keep, I believe, did Acid Armor again? Not Calm Mind, because I just want to end this game real quick. Yeah, after he hit himself in Confusion. I just want him to get in Confusion range, and then I can, like, Psychic into a KO it. Start cover here, and that's perfect. I'm not in range of 2KO anymore. I'll see crits, which would fucking suck anyway, so I Psychic, and it 2KOs. And I win the game. So yeah, Oris open round 1 and 2 are done. I both won them in 3, or yeah, in 3. And so I'm gonna go to this. Here we go. I'm fighting Zoro Warrior. He's this kid on Showdown. Whatever. I don't have much to say about him. So I just didn't know what he'd bring because I don't think he's played this tier before. So I brought this crest, like this. It's not standard really. Like there's not much standard about it, but it's good. Specs Gengar, Scarfed Arm, Crest, and actually I should switch the sides after I show what I pick. I clicked Arm because looking at his side, T-Tar is so easy to pick, dude. Like it beats Gengar, it beats Crest, and Darm's a fire type, so it's nice pick. So I clicked Darm here. I'm Scarf Super Power, who will only switch sides. Scarf Super Power, and I click it because he clicks T-Tar because it's easy. I was kind of thinking it'd be like some sort of defensive Gligar with like Roost, maybe countered, because I had fiddled with counter before. And Spec Zone. And this thing I believe beats Spec Zone, so that's cool. I didn't think he collects Specs Gligar, or not Specs Gligar, because it just doesn't do that much compared to T-Tar. So I click this Scrafty shit because it's a really cool team that I like. And I really like Wims, and looking at this, Wims does not lose in this matchup, so I click it. You guys know what Wims does. Leech, protect, blah, 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 blah. I don't lose. He's Custap, but I protect on the Custap anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even then, I'm Prankster, so I can just either way. If I do sub, it'll be fun. So, like, it just, I win this game. It's pretty easy for me to say that. If that was, I'm obviously taunt, because, like, what else would you run? But, yeah, I can taunt that thing. And I'm not really afraid of Gligar in any sense. It's not going to be offensive acrobatics or something versus my Whimsicott, because that's like something Gliscor would run, not Gligar. So for game 3, I run this jump Pluff shit because I'm like, okay, he's kind of Pluff weak. I kind of want to scare him. And that's exactly what I do in this game. I know he knows he's Pluff weak. I think he's played a little bit of One before. He knows what Pluff does. So he's going to click the Roost thing. Like, that's obviously has Roost. Like, what else would it have? Because it's a defensive Gligar, obviously. He wouldn't be offensive because then you'd earn Gliscor. So I click my Surf Hydreigon here because I think he's not going to click these two because it gets Pluff to death. I believe Scarf Tower might get outsped by Jump Puff. No call me on that though. Do not. Actually, I don't think it does. I think Scarf Tower outspeeds, but Scarf Tower is bad, so I don't run that. So I just Surf it here. I see Toxics and misses. That does not matter at all because he's not Endure or some weird shit like that. So he protects here. Doesn't do anything. I Surf and kill him again. Toxic Miss did not matter at all. And those are my games. I threw different people. It's cool. I'm gonna try to upload more. Perhaps we'll see how shit like plays out. Peace, dudes.